with my round.
What's up, my J-Bays? And I'm about to teach y'all today. We got us a special drink. I'm waiting on a special guest for episode 2 of the Different Perspectives podcast. And today we're going to be making the love potion since we are in the spirit of love and the month is February.
I'm going to show y'all how to make a love potion. You want to make sure you got you a shaker. So you want to put ice in your shaker. And this one does have measurements for me, but I'm not looking at it. I'm making how I want to make it. Today we got a special guest, Lunazole. You want to make sure you have some limes on deck. You want to make sure you have some simple syrup. Simple syrup is very easy to make. You just got to boil water and you got to put sugar in it, mix it together. There you got simple syrup. I got me some juice mixed together from Sheets, and let's get to it. So you're going to get your alcohol. I like putting my alcohol first. So I'm probably going to do 1. And then I'm going to get some juice. I'm gonna do about 2 of these. Then I'm gonna squeeze a lime in it. Ooh, this is gonna be good. I can feel it in my spirit. Yes. Then you're gonna get you like half of the simple syrup. Half. Then we're gonna get us some more liquor. Ooh. And it's Saturday. Why not? Let's do another one.
2 shots of vodka.
And then I think I'm gonna do maybe half juice. Okay. And hopefully that's enough. You know what? That's enough. I like it strong, just how I like my men. Now take what your mama gave you. I'm gonna pour. Life is sweeter with me. Ooh, don't they look nice and red and pink? Just for the holidays.
Get you some lime to make it fancy. Clink, clink. Cheers, bitch. Let's cheers. Cheers to love. And money. A rich man with money. Did y'all enjoy my tutorial on how to make a great drink? Cause it's strong, child.
Yeah, but it's good though.
It's good though. It's go down smooth. Like you could taste the alcohol, but I mean that's what you're supposed to do sometimes. You're supposed to taste the alcohol. Okay, but on episode 2, thank you to everyone who has so far subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, time is ticking. I mean, like, what are you waiting on? So if you still haven't subscribed yet, I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But since February is the month of love, because we have February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, we are doing a special episode about love, everything about love and what we think love is. And we're going to do a relationship. Well, not a relationship. What's your love language? But we're also going to talk about relationships and being single because I'm single. So I have a lot to say about that.
I'm also single.
So we're going to be talking about loving yourself while being single and what that looks like. But let's get it started first with our love language. Pull out your phone. So they have this website has a love language test that you can take. I do not know my love language, so I'm ready to find that out today. And you said you don't know your love language. I'm gonna let you.
I think I took a test like years ago when I was in a relationship. I was in a 4-year relationship. I'm pretty sure it was acts of service and gift giving, but it could change. People change, so we'll see.
Just put in love language test and then it should pop up. Test. So we are going to be doing the 5 love languages. It should be the first thing that pops up when you type in love language test. So the first question is, how do you describe yourself? It gives you 3 options. I am an adult, I am a teenager, I'm taking a quiz for my child, which I don't know why the hell you would be doing that. But okay. How do you describe yourself? I'm in a relationship, I'm single, ready to mingle. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me loving note, text, email for no special reason. I hug someone I love. For me, it'll be someone I love sends me a love note, whatever. So it's more meaningful to me when I can spend time alone with someone I love, just us. Someone I love does something practical to help me out.
Spending
I would
time
say
alone,
spending time just us then.
or them doing something that helps
Help
you
me
out.
out.
Like, let's say like you had a flat tire and you were stranded somewhere, and they stopped what they were doing, came all the way out,
Yeah.
just to help you.
I mean, that is meaningful, but how often does that happen? So if we're going off how often something happens, just me and my man being alone. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love, and I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those who I love. I'm gonna put someone I love. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the gift. I'm not even gonna lie. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project. I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. Definitely gonna put innocent touch. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public. Someone I love surprises me with a gift. I think a gift is more meaningful to me. Like,
And for me, it's the other one because you know that's not common for the gay community. So
Right.
I'm like, whoa. You really
okay, so
like
that
me.
would make sense. Definitely, yeah. It's more meaningful to me when I am around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, putting my arm around somebody that I love.
It's the second one for me.
I think it's the second one for me too, because I just like doing. I mean, I like the first one too, though. Yeah, I'm gonna put the second one. It's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift from someone I love. I hear from someone I love that they love me. I hear from someone that I love say they love me. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love and I'm complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. Compliments. I love me a compliment, baby. Let me know when I'm looking good, even when I feel like I don't look good. You know, random compliments, that's how you get me. Even if I'm looking bummy, say I look good. It's more meaningful to me when I get a chance to hang out with someone I love. I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone that I love. I like both. This thing is kind of tricky because it's like I like both. I love gifts, but I also like to hang out with people. If I could do both, you know, when you hang out with me, bring me a gift, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
If you could only pick one, like let's say you had a day, which one would you want to happen? Which one would you talk about more?
Hanging out with somebody. Me even getting a chance to hang out with you, I'll be fine with it. Yeah. It's more meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you. Someone I love helps me with the task.
I got daddy issues, so the proud of me part is mine.
I mean, I love when people say they're proud of me, but I also love when people help me do shit. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I like both, but let me see what's more meaningful. Yeah, I'm proud of you. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with someone I love. I hear supportive words from someone I love. I get to do things. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug. Yes, someone does something that I love for me instead of talking about doing nice things. Like, if you don't put actions behind your words, you just talking. I feel connected to someone through a hug. A hug is 2 seconds for me. I'm kind of iffy.
When it comes to someone I'm crazy about, I like to draw out the hug. I like to feel all over.
I mean, I like hugging a man when we laying down in bed.
Yeah.
But like standing up hugging somebody after a while, get off me. Like,
see, I'm the opposite.
Like,
I
love giving hugs, but
I be doing a whole body rub.
I like giving kisses.
Yeah, it's like
That's my thing. It's more meaningful to me when I hear praise from someone I love. Someone I love gives me something that shows that they were really thinking about me. I would say praise. I like gifts, but saying it feels great too. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to be around someone I love. I get a back rub from someone I love.
I want the back rub. After a long day's work, yeah,
I don't even like getting massages. I be iffy about that. I'm gonna say just being around someone that I love. Okay, all of these stuff is gonna say it's meaningful to me, so I'm gonna quit saying that. Someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished. Someone I love does something for me that I know they don't particularly enjoy.
Because if they do something for you that they don't particularly enjoy, they're doing it because they love you.
Oh yeah.
And then someone reacts positively to something you've accomplished. It means they're supportive.
Yeah.
So do you prefer a supportive partner? They're both supportive, really.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with what they don't particularly enjoy, because that means that person is really trying. Someone I love works on special projects with me that I have to accomplish. Someone I love gives me an exciting gift. I mean, I like when men move furniture and stuff like that and help me like build my vanity or something. Some of these questions, I'm torn between the two because I really want to be with you. Something's telling me that I should leave you alone.
I feel like your love language so far is quality time. Watch, it's gonna be quality time.
Probably. I didn't pick enough with the gifts. Like, I love gifts, but
yeah,
I like both.
1 hour later.
All right, y'all. Acts of service is my primary love language.
I'm surprised. I thought that would have been mine.
Physical touch is 10%. Receiving gifts is 20%. Words of affirmation is 20%. Quality time is 23%. And acts of service is 27%. So, guys, we went on 5. And it's going to be the number 5, lovelanguage.com. It is a 30-question test.
Mine was 27% words of affirmation, 20% physical touch, 20% receiving gifts, 17% quality time, and then 17% acts of service.
Okay. And yours was hold on. Yours was what?
My top one was words of affirmation, which I was.
Is your love language?
Yeah, I'm surprised because that changed. You used to not be the top, but you know, I got into that, so I guess that's why that's the top now.
You're right. I mean, that does make sense. Yeah. Yep. If you see us taking a drink, you take a shot. Okay, so let's get down to it. Why are you single?
I'm single because because my last man could not keep it in his pants. That's why I'm single. We were together for 4 years, and I gave him chance after chance after chance. I thought that I could help heal him or guide him on that path. He had a lot of trauma. But he was so deceptive. I just couldn't deal with it. I was fine. I wasn't not okay with it. I'm open to a lot of things. I'm open. You know, we had an open relationship, but even with having an open relationship, there are guidelines that keep everyone happy. You know, and as much free range as he had, he could not stay within the guidelines.
Right.
And there was just one point 4 years in where I just was like, I'm tired. The very last straw was he was messaging his ex, his very first ex, talking about some I love you, I miss you, and then it was sexual talking as well. And my ex, he would do this thing where he would like to be like, I just feel like I'm hurting you. So when he would first do that, it would scare me, and then I would hold tighter and be like, no, that's not the problem. This is the problem. We can work on it. Blah blah blah. But the last time, I was just like, I think you're right, and he wasn't expecting that. I had done a lot of growing in that relationship,
Right.
and it was just I grew out of it.
Yep.
And so I didn't want to rush into anything afterwards. So I've been single now for 2 years, and I've just been learning myself, growing, meeting new people, not trying to settle down to.
Right. I'm single as well, and I would say I've been single since 2020. The relationship that I was in before, I don't even know if you want to call that a relationship. It was a short amount of time, and he was a liar, a cheat.
As most of these.
He had yeah, but
sorry, I was gonna say, can we talk about why do men feel the need to lie? Why do you think
I don't
men
know,
feel
because
the
I
need?
feel like I'm like very understanding. I'm like one of the most understanding people in the world. Like I understand what's going on. Like I hate when people lie because I don't really lie like that. Like I lie if I need to lie. Like you ever been in a situation where if you tell this person what's really going on, they're gonna take it another way, and it's really not even that way? It's been times where I literally had to lie, and if I didn't lie, it was just gonna cause too much chaos. And I wasn't never doing anything wrong or anything, but sometimes you gotta tell like a little white lie. Not a lie all in general, like you in Raleigh, but you say you in Durham. That's a big lie. Cause why aren't you saying you in Raleigh but you in Durham?
Right.
Like in a look, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know why men lie. I think men lie. They think that they're protecting our feelings, but they're not. Because we're going to find out anyway if we want to or if we go searching for it.
I also feel like they're trying to protect themselves.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times people are trained to be, like, especially men like that, they're trained to be big liars. And I think it comes from childhood, as most shit does.
Right.
But like, you know, like your parent in that case,
yeah,
you're gonna get in trouble. You know,
I feel like a lot of people think they're gonna get in trouble in relationships because I feel like sometimes people make relationships feel like a mother and son, or father and son, or mother and daughter and father and daughter, rather than husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. Like when you get into relationships, some people be like, no, you can't do that, and no, you can't go there, and no, you can't wear that. That's what parents used to do. Parents used to tell us where we couldn't go, what we could dress if they didn't like it. That's what relationships are. I should be able to go wherever I want to go if I tell you. And it shouldn't be, no, I don't want you going over there. Why not? We grown.
right?
Like me, I'm not that type of person in a relationship. Do what you want to do. If you want to go to a party, go to a party. If you want to go to a club, go to the club. I have to trust you enough that you're not going to do anything. Like I'm not about to sit here and tell that man that he cannot go nowhere.
And everything that happens in the dark will come to the light.
It will come to the light. I'm trying to tell you, everything that you think you won't find out, you'll find out. That's why I hear a lot of women, or just a lot of people in general, they'll be like, I don't go through phones. If God wants me to see it, it's going to reveal itself. And that's serious, because I know this woman, I don't think she ever went through her partner's phone, but she always found out when he cheated. Something always happened to the point where she didn't have to go through his phone. Something just always happened. He always got caught.
Because if you let him do what he do, he's going to get messy. The more you're on his ass, you're teaching him how to get better at covering his tracks.
Right. So do you feel like once a cheater, always a cheater?
I don't know. Because I feel like people are different. Some people are different. Some people had genuinely had their whole phases. And then some people get tired of the whole phase and are more focused on other things in life. So I feel like some people can grow out of it, and I feel like some people, no.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Depending on
who it is.
Yeah, and how mature they are.
Yeah.
And what they value in their relationship. Like, if they don't value their relationship extent, then they're just going to do what they want to do.
Right.
But yes, I'm single, ready to mingle. I want to find my husband. Yeah. And I'm not, I feel like it's easy to be in a relationship. Just do what I say.
Yes, mommy. I'm just kidding.
Just do what I say. Everybody has boundaries and rules in their relationship. Yeah. Unless you have an open relationship. But even people in open relationships still have boundaries.
Right.
If you follow the rules that I give you and what I say you can and cannot do, and that's not saying you can't go outside and you can't. I'm saying you can't cheat. You can't lie. I'm doing the basics of a relationship. Like, I'm not asking you to do all this extra stuff women be asking. Like, I'm not asking you to cut off women friends that you've been friends with before you even met me. I don't do that. I just hope that you don't have anything, which I'm going to find out anyway. Now, if it is a female friend that you've had dealings with, she got to go. I'm sorry. Because if you can do her once, you can do her again. Period.
Yeah. There was a period of time where I was going through phones because I had just gotten.
Okay.
So
we don't ran through a couple of phones. Sometimes you gotta go through that phone.
Yeah. Because you will find what you're looking for.
My thing is, it's A-okay to go through phones. I feel like it's A-okay if you're doing it for a purpose and your purpose is on leaving. So if you going through his phone to see if he's cheating on you and you're gonna leave him after you do that, if you find something, I'm all for going through phones. But I'm a firm believer in letting people cheat in peace. If you are going to go through people's phone, get mad, and stay with the person, there's no need to keep going through their phone.
Yeah.
How many times are you gonna go through their phone, find what you're looking for, is not what you like? You have a choice to leave. Everybody can leave whoever they want to, even if you are married. I don't care what people say. They be like, for the kids and all that BS. Or they do, well, we have this and we have that, we have, all that don't matter. If you want to divorce somebody, this is what lawyers are for. Literally, that's what divorce lawyers are for. They make the transition easier. Anybody can leave anybody, period.
I think they be scared. And I'm speaking on personal experience. I think people just be scared of the unknown. Well, you've tangled your life up with this person.
Right.
What does it look like for me to not be with this person anymore? I've been separated for 2 years and I still have random thoughts about my ex.
Right.
I remember the good times, but I also remember the bad times. You know what I mean? So like, but when you're still in it, like, and this is life, this is our life. You know what I mean? What does it look like with me leaving? Can I support myself? You know, this is something you don't pay attention to because you've gotten accustomed to a certain lifestyle.
Right.
You know?
That makes sense.
So.
But that's when you make a plan.
Yeah.
Like, if you really tired of their, like, stuff, okay, I'm gonna give it a year or two. Stack up some money, figure it out. It's that simple. It's that simple. Unless you married a maniac. But, I mean, those are red flags that you thought were cute. Those red flags that you thought was green. So that's your fault. Because every lunatic has red flags. We just choose to ignore them. Yeah. Lunatics just don't become crazy out of nowhere.
Or we find it sexy.
Yeah, we find it, ooh,
oh,
he be beating on me.
Ooh. or like
as in like,
or he just be popping up.
Yeah, popping up.
We think it's cute,
but it's cute.
Psycho.
And when I mean beating on me, I don't mean like beating on somebody. I mean wrecking you up and, choking you a little bit hard, and you might have got a little red and you might have thought that was cute.
Because y'all fucked afterwards.
Yeah. And don't act like y'all don't know what we talk about, because you thought it was cute. No, he was showing you that was level 1. he got 10 levels. You just been to level 1. So once he start itching to level 2 and level 3, you like, hold on now. Now you don't find it cute no more. But anyways, so what does the next man have to do in your next relationship for you to be all for it and all in it? And experiencing definition of love is?
I need their time. I don't need all of their time. I need some of their time periodically. This because this is what I'm kind of dealing with right now. I'm talking to someone. But if you're too busy for me, then I'm too busy for you. Like, that's one of my big problems is seeing potential in someone. But see, I like bosses. I like people that have shit going for them.
Right.
Booked and busy. You know what I mean? Making that money. And so they do be busy. Be mad busy. But I need someone who is busy but is also looking to settle down, because I'm willing to work with you and your schedule, but we've got to put in we got to get in the dates.
Right.
It ain't got to be every day. It could be a date a week, a date every 2 weeks. I could, and then once we start getting the ball rolling, maybe I could spend the night a few months in.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I need your time. Because the time is the only thing that's going to tell if it's going to work out. Because we got to get to know each other.
Right.
And we got to know that our goals are aligned and that we want the same things, like children.
Right.
You know?
So for me, I want a man, an M-A-N, not a B-O-Y. I want a man. I want somebody that has his head on his shoulders. His future is definitely bright. He has some type of goals. And when we say goals, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but you definitely want to buy a house for yourself. Maybe, buy some land or whatever your goals is that you're striving to complete them. And I want you to have goals, simple as that. Like, I don't want to be with nobody that just, even though we take day by day, I don't want to be with nobody who just going with the flow. No, we need to figure it out. Like, we're young, but also we're in a different time than back in the day. So things are moving more quickly than we thought. But you have to have some type of ambition, some type of motivation, some type of determination. Yes, you have to have some type of that. Handsome, I want me somebody handsome. I prefer no kids. I want a man with no kids because I don't have any kids, so I just rather start fresh, don't have to deal with baby mama drama. But if they do have a kid, the baby mama has to be married or in another relationship. And the kid has to be maybe over 5 years old. Nothing under 5, because that's still fresh.
Yeah.
Hey, what else I see in a man? I want a man to love me for me. Love what I bring to the table as a woman, appreciate that. I don't want to be nobody's doormat. I'm not Molly the maid.
Right.
I'm not. So, that's what I'm looking for in a man. I want him to have some money. He don't have to be rich. But he need to have some type of money because I like doing things. I like traveling. I like going to the mall. I like getting my hair done, my nails done, my feet done. I just like doing things. And I'm not a in the house type person. I don't want sex to be just it. Because a lot of these relationships, if sex was thrown out of it, it wouldn't be a relationship. So I need my man to do things. I do not want no homebody. I don't want a homebody. Because it's a lot of people that never been nowhere. And with me, you got to have been somewhere. Or if you haven't been nowhere, you're willing to, because I can plan the trips. Just give me the money. But I like people that like doing things. I like adventurous people. I like people that don't mind trying new things, because that's the type of person I am. I be doing all types of stuff through my day-to-day. So That's what I want in a man. And I want him to cherish God. Let me put that in there. Okay. So that's all in all. For right now, I will have to figure it out. Because like I said, I have not been in a relationship in a long time. So the dating scene, I'm going to have to scope the scenery out.
I'm going to scope the scenery out.
Because what it's looking like, it's not looking too good. And I need to get out the house myself. Because I'm a homebody. So.
We need to go to the right places.
I know. Y'all, I'm looking for a man. Grown man. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? Because I'm mature. I really don't like arguing. I'm not that type of person. I know love and relationships is not just rainbows and blue skies, but I don't feel like love has to be that hard as people make it seem. I don't think you have to go through ups and downs, as they say, for people to love you. I don't think that way. It shouldn't be that way. I shouldn't have to go through hell and high waters just to be with a man. I ain't about to do all that. Because I'm chill. I do not do all that. If you want to leave, go ahead. I'll open up the door. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you got to want me. I want somebody who wants me. Like, I want him to, if he doesn't know how to, I don't want no nonchalant man. All of that is out the window. If you can't show your appreciation, compliment me like the things was saying, you know, because I look good. I look great, you know. So I want somebody, but I do the same though. Everything that I'm asking for, let's be clear, everything that I'm asking for, I can give back to a man. So I can take a man out on a date. I can show my appreciation with my man. If he get him a little fresh cut, I'm like, baby, you look good, you know what I'm saying? I can do everything that I'm asking, I can receive.
Okay, well, drink time, shot time, taking shots. Let's see if we can get down a little bit more. I think we can, well, yours is looking real good.
What does love mean to you? What is your ideal of love?
My idea of love has evolved over the years. Love used to look very codependent to me. Mm-hmm. It used to look very, very, very attached, you know? Mm-hmm. And if things weren't looking the way I thought they were, it was a big problem. And I would have like a meltdown, you know, on the inside. I never really like expressed it. But now, love to me is patient and kind. Love is understanding. Love is supportive. Love is beautiful. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's pure, innocent. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me.
That sounds good. Doesn't that make you just... So love to me is somebody that loves everything about me. The good, the bad, the ugly. Tyler Perry said this one time. He said, somebody has to see you through 4 seasons. Mad, happy, broke, and rich. I feel like somebody has to see you through all elements of that, because those emotions make people act different. Like, when people are broke, they're mean as hell. You ever know, like, a man, he broke and he mean? My ladies don't know what I'm talking about. When men are broke, they mean. They be like, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do today. He got a whole attitude. Like, what did I do? I can't help you as you broke. Okay, anyways. When people are happy, they tend to love better in relationships because they're happy. When people are rich, they tend to love better in relationshiip because they're happy. For the most part, unless they're sad and rich, then yeah, I mean, you would get some gifts, but rich, sad people, that ain't too good, right?
Yeah, I've met one of those before.
Because it's like you got all the money in the world. Because people be like, money can't make you happy.
Ungrateful motherfucker.
Shit. You know what can make me happy? Me going in that damn Chanel store and buying them damn boots The books will make me happy, which I guess you could say like materialism. A lot of people happiness depends on materialism sometimes. But
I guess it's more about freedom.
Yes,
to do
financial
what you
freedom.
want to do.
Because basically, if you have money, you can do whatever you want to do. And that makes you more happy being able to do whatever you want to do. So,
And do it with the people you want to do it with.
right. If he can love me through all 4 seasons when I'm mad, happy, broke, and rich, I think that's my definition of love. Like, I just want somebody to cherish me as their equal and cherish just what I bring to the table. And just cherish everything that comes with me. My family, myself. Respect, loyalty, both of those. I need somebody that's honest. Honesty is about love because just be honest with me. Like, if you're not happy about something that I'm doing in a relationship, let me know. A lot of relationships can be fixed with one conversation, but people are too scared to have that conversation. Which I don't know why you're scared to talk to me. You talking to me about anything else, but you're scared to talk to me about bettering our relationship, or do you just don't care enough to talk to me about that, and you still want to do what you want to do?
People who would be scared to have those conversations, they've dealt with people who were emotionally unhinged.
And when they tried to have that conversation, it didn't go right.
Right.
I don't want to tiptoe around my partner.
And sometimes those people were again, your parent.
I shouldn't have to tiptoe because of how it might make you feel. But you should be able to say things without pushing somebody's buttons or triggering their traumas or something. Like, I feel like you can have a conversation with somebody. Like, if your man is not doing what he's supposed to do in bed, you should not be embarrassed to tell him. Some women, in general, I've heard plenty of women say they faked the orgasm. I ain't faking nothing. I'm not. I might fake a moan. I ain't even gonna lie. I done faked a couple of moans. But I ain't fake an orgasm. I ain't about to sit here and act like you're doing the best you can. No, I'm never gonna fake an orgasm. Never.
That's funny. You know, something else that I think is a green flag. I think we were talking about this earlier, but I think people who are in therapy is a green flag to me. A lot of times people will see that as a red flag. Like, oh, why they in therapy? What's wrong with them? Bitch, there's something wrong with everybody, low key. You know what I mean? So when I talk to people and I find out they're in therapy, it actually kind of makes me more interested. Because I'm like, oh, you're taking the time to address yourself, you know, and that's attractive to me.
Yeah.
What's a green flag for you?
A green flag for me is having a job.
And go to that motherfucker.
Going to that job, having a job, bringing in income. Like, if you're just marrying somebody for love, you in for a rude awakening, baby. It's a couple of things I have to check off my list before I get married to anybody. I would love to be financially stable, and it shouldn't be a problem saying that. Like, I'm not a gold digger because I want somebody
that can help me raise some children.
Like, do y'all know the economy that we in? And y'all trying to pop out these babies and you're broke? No.
That's
and
not
without
fair.
a ring?
First of all, that's not fair to them.
No. And that's why I be trying to tell people, like, y'all be having these kids. Ain't nothing wrong with having kids. They are blessed. Amen. Hallelujah. But y'all bringing these kids into this shitty world. Everything is high. Gas prices high. Homes high. Rent high. You know how much Pampers cost?
Right.
Diapers.
You gotta have the time and energy for that child as well.
That too. Like, you work 9 to 5. Like, do you have the time and energy to come home and cater and nurture that child like they're supposed to be nurtured? Or
you gonna fuck them up? Yeah,
mentally or physically. Do you want to be that type of person? I know you don't. So stop having these fucking kids and y'all not prepared for it mentally, physically, and financially.
I feel like some of these hoes about to roast us, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What it is? What's up? What's up? Got your nigga in the cup. Goddamn. What it is?
I'm wondering, like, I don't have kids for a reason. I could have been pregnant if I wanted to. I probably would have had 4 or 5 kids by now. But I thought about where I am in life right now. And no, I'm not where I want to be. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not where I want to be. I got a long way to go. But it's coming though. But until I get there, I ain't worried about no kids. Look at me. I'm hot, young, and fine. No. Like, I can't do that right now. Now, if a man comes in my life and he's financially stable more than me, and you know he's ready to have some kids, he come from a good background, and we go get his blood tested and his DNA tested, because that's another thing that y'all don't do. Then y'all be wondering why y'all kids got some symptoms and stuff like that. You could have known that before you even had the baby. Please go get your partner tested, and also get yourself tested for abnormalities sometimes that you can have in kids, because you can go get that test before you even have kids to figure out if the person that you want to create a child with. And I'm not even saying like Down syndrome, I'm talking about sickle cell anemia. A lot of people have the sickle cell trait, and if 2 people have the sickle cell trait, their child has a 50% chance of having sickle cell, and that's literally half a chance. So just stuff like that. It could be, you know, diseases that's hereditary that your child could have, and you could have figured that out before, but you know, that's just a tip. But anyways, I do want kids. I say 30. I'm 25 years old. If it doesn't happen that way, oh well. But my preference, I would love to find my man, us get to know each other, because I think a lot of couples don't get to know each other. They just pop out a baby. That doesn't give you time to figure out your partner and figure out what he likes and have time to yourself. Because once you have a baby, there's no more time to yourself. All that time together, smoochy, oochie, oochie, that is gone, literally. Especially when you have a baby, a newborn. So, that's just be mindful on that. But yeah.
That's so lucky sometimes why I'm glad I date men. I can't have no accident.
Yeah.
And that's coming from I wasn't.
To wrap things up, I got one last question. What is your favorite position?
Let me think. I'm gonna be honest, because a lot of people think it's lame, but it's the best to me. Well, okay, I have 2. No, it's the same for either position. I like missionary.
I knew he was gonna say that. Everybody always says that. They be like, I know people say it's lame, but I love missionary.
It's because look, I like to look you in your face while you hitting it, or while I'm hitting it. And I'm gay, so when I say while you're hitting it or I'm hitting it, it's because I can either take it or receive it or give it. So I just like to see your face. I'm big on faces. I like a pretty face, and I like to see how I can make you react.
I mean, missionary is cool.
And then I
I'll
also
give it like
have
a
good
5 out
access.
of 10.
If I'm bottoming, I also have good access to my own self. So if I'm like on my stomach or something, I need access to that. That's the best way to have access.
Right. Okay, I get that. Yeah. My favorite position is doggy style.
I used to not like that, but now I do. It's my
That
second
is the best position. That position have gave me all the O's in the world that I've ever had. The couple that I've had, because it hasn't been a lot. Let's talk about it. Hold on, let's talk about this real quick. Y'all men not giving it up like you think you do, baby. It's not giving it up. I promise you it ain't giving it up like you think you do. That's why y'all get left on red. If you ever went to a house and she ain't never called you back, it was a waste of time, Bookie.
I'm sorry.
No, what was you gonna say?
Do you like when men talk to you while fucking?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
shit.
I had to get into that. I had an ex. He got me into all of that. He gave me my first orgasm. Did he? I think so.
Sometimes I have to be talked to my orgasm. Because if you being plain, like, not talking, or not even, like, if you really quiet, I can't do it. And sometimes in my community, a lot of us have been trained to be quiet because a lot of us don't like. It's such a like type of thing. We most of the time sneaky linking,
Right.
and so we gotta be quiet, and so that can be fun when you're actually sneaking, but when you even gotta sneak,
Right.
it's lame as fuck.
Yeah, I don't like quiet sex.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Let's hear something. I want to hear something. Like,
Tell me how it feels.
Yeah, I like me a good orgasm.
Dirty talk.
Yes, I love that. That definitely gets me there. But as I'm learning my body, I'm learning what I like, learning what I don't like. Because when I first started, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just letting people do what they want. Not letting people. The men that I were with when I was first starting out, I was just letting them do whatever I thought that they, because I wasn't experienced at all. And I started a little late. So, okay, we're not too late. Just know I was over 17, not under when I started. So over 17, so everybody in my school, they did that. I was like, nah, I ain't did none of that yet. So I think my first couple of times, not that. It took that one person, and he did what he had to do. He knew what he was doing. That's the thing. You gotta find somebody that know what they doing. But you also sometimes have to have a connection with people. But sometimes you don't. Like, I had one person, he gave me an O the first time we ever did anything. First time. I was like, oh.
But you know what's so special, though, about that is that once you experience someone who knows what they're doing, now you know what it's supposed to be like. So now, let's say your next situation, if they're not doing it the way you want, be vocal.
Please
tell them
be
what
vocal.
you want them to do. Because I promise it'll excite them even more.
That's what I do. I'll be letting people know now. I'll be like, hold on, this position ain't working. You know, let's try something else because it's not giving. Like, and I'll shut up too. I'll stop moaning. I'll be like,
You're like,
they be like, why? I've had a couple of men, like, I just stopped doing it. And I had a couple of men be like, they stopped. What's wrong with you? It ain't giving. Oh, okay. And then, you know, they start doing what to do. And I'm like, yeah, you need somebody to tell you that wasn't it. And I'm going to be the person that tell you that ain't it. Get yourself together.
I'll literally tell people if I need them to, like, grab a certain area or choke me or pull my hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do something. Thrust harder, faster. You know what I mean? Like... You gotta tell them. You're going too slow. What you doing?
You do. You gotta let people know. Y'all do not be ashamed to let people know what they're not doing. If sex is very important in a relationship. It's important. So what's the point of being in a relationship if they can't even satisfy you like you need to? Ain't no point in being in a relationship with somebody if they can't satisfy you.
Right.
So you need to speak up. Try new things, and
because if you're not satisfied, most likely they're not as satisfied as they may seem to be.
Well, sometimes men be satisfied. They'll give you 3 minutes, like, oh, well, I can't, you know. But I'm good though. I got my, you know how it is.
Oh, when that happens, I just tell them, oh, you got 15 minutes. You get a 15-minute break, and then we're going back at it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to slut you out. Fuck.
Yeah. What's your worst experience during intercourse?
My worst experience? My worst experience is probably being painted on.
Like what? With real paint? What are you talking about? How was that bad though?
Being painted on?
Yeah.
That's important, on what being painted on.
Yeah, I just don't know what that means.
When a bottom doesn't prepare fully.
Ooh.
When you stick it up there and you get a surprise. I ain't never painted on nobody because I do my due diligence and I prepare myself.
Nasty bitch.
You clean out.
Flush out, bitch. I didn't know that's what they call it.
Yeah, you clean it out. You clean out. I personally use toys to do myself first. And if I can do myself and no issues, then anyone else, can do me. And I ain't going to have any issues. Mm-hmm. No embarrassments, no problems, no hang-ups.
Right.
So,
ladies, if you want to experience the O without a man, get you a vibrator. I promise you. Mm-hmm. I don't really like vibrators like that because I so quick and it's like it's not worth it. Sometimes I need a man touch. That's how I know I need a man, and I need a man soon because I've been in
a drought.
A drought. A drought, girl. I be going months without it. Like in a relationship. Okay, now in a relationship, I'm very frugal. I try and do it probably once a day. But out of a relationship, I'm not frugal at all. I can go months. The last time I did anything was in November of 2023. Mm-hmm. It is currently February of 2024. I have been without having sex with anybody. So I've definitely... Sex is important to me, but it's not that important to me. I don't be itching and fainting. Like, I'm not the type to just hit up anybody and because I need it. Like SpongeBob needed that water when he was in Sandy's arms. I don't be like that. But sometimes, the bed do get cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? So... yeah, I think sometimes that's what women need men for. You know how women be like, I don't need a man. Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. That vibrator ain't gonna do some of the stuff the men be doing.
It's not gonna keep you warm at night.
But my worst sex story was usually probably just a man lasting less than 5 minutes. I've had that happen to me maybe twice. Yeah. And that's embarrassing. Mm-hmm. So that's probably my embarrassment. They get you, don't talk to me no more. They get you need to get your stuff and you need to go because you playing with my time. Yeah. My time is being wasted. I hate wasting cat. Like, some women take longer to do their or to come. It just takes us longer sometimes. Mm-hmm. So very embarrassing, dudes. Get yourself together. Stop being so excited. It's fine. I know you ain't been with somebody like this before. I get it. Like, I understand, but calm down, breathe, relax. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna have a great time. So yeah, because you're getting talked about in the group chat.
Take your time.
Take your time, do it right, baby.
If you feel like you're gonna come too fast, go back to foreplay.
Yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all got some advice. I hope y'all got some answers to your questions. Definitely take that love language test. Figure out what your love language is. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting on? Y'all kicking it with Jay today.
Instagram and TikTok. Xander, Zandder 25.
Let's cheers again. To love. Peace out, beaches.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round.